Okay, so what we're going to review today is we're going to review, like I mentioned, some ad campaigns, how these could be doing better, worse, maybe what's doing great. But we're also going to review the beer wall promo that we're doing. We took a client's cool beer videos and we are funnel them into an audience so that we can target that audience with a promo. And we want to look at those results and see how it's going and see if I've actually got an A/B test going on it, see which one's working. Because this is something that works really well with high ticket stuff. And it can also work well on this low ticket as well. But let's just see what it is. But real quick, here's what we're going to review. Let me know if on the screen, if you can see my screen. I see we got about 20 viewers. Betty, David, Mike, everybody, can you guys see my screen? Eric? I don't know why I asked that. I'm looking on my phone. I'm going to guess you're looking at the same thing I'm looking at. But, you know. So I'm going to assume you can see it. I'm going to start talking. So here's what we're doing. One of the problems with a lot of marketing is that you spend money talking to people who don't care. And in this case, this is what a lot of marketers do. And what do I think of flat earth? I don't know, Alexis. It's a little above my pay grade. So what most marketers do in a lot of companies is they'll run an ad and they'll pick their ideal target right here. They'll say men and women that like beer, this age, this zip code, around this restaurant, and we're going to target them for this advertisement. So we are going to run an ad to them, and we're going to hit them up with, hey, here's an offer. Well, the problem is you've not talked, you're talking about 90% of the people there probably don't really care. Excuse me. Sinuses, weather change here in Cincinnati, Kentucky. So a lot of times you're running ads and you're missing out on the right people. So you're running this call to action down here to these people. What I'm a proponent of is running it down to where, okay, we ran 2 or 3 videos here. We then run a beer video here. And then we run another beer video here so that we're not only call to action is to the people that are really, really engaged. So let's go ahead and look and see how it did. So we've got 3 ads that we're running right now. And let's look at these from a performance standpoint. I actually want to build out a custom view. Hold on a second, I got a dog barking here. So I want to build out a custom view because I want to look at a couple of things here that are specific to this client. Okay, so let's go in here and let's look at, we want to go link clicks because we had a ref URL in this. Unique link clicks, cost per unique link click. We want to go post comment and share. Post comment, post cost per post share, cost per post comment. I want to move this up. And then I want to go with video. I want to see what kind of video view I had. So these were, I think there was a 30, a 14-minute, a 2-minute. There was a couple variations. So let's go 25 second and 75. So I got all my numbers here. So I've got over here, unique link clicks, cost per unique link click, post comments, post shares. Let's change this up. I'm sorry. I like to have it in a certain order. I thought I had the post comments in there. Cost per post comment right there. Post share. Let's call this, let's see, beer wall. And that would do video funnel. That way it's universal. So here's what we're looking at. We're not worried about how much we've spent, how much we're going to spend. We're worried about the results. And so I guess I wonder if can I do cost per, what are my cost per views? Can you do that? I know you can do cost per full view. Let's look real quick because that would be the only thing I left off that would probably be advantageous. Cost per 10-second view. I thought I saw cost per full view. Man, I know I think it's called through view. Is that what they call it? There it is, through play. Cost And they define through play as, this is what's confusing, how it's calculated to 15 seconds or shorter. For longer videos, the metric counts when someone played at least 15 seconds of your video. The video's full length is considered 97% of the video. Oh, okay. 15 unique seconds. Okay, so I guess we'll look at this. Cost per through view. Got that. Through play. So let's get that out of the way. Get that gone. Get that gone. Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got 4 promos running. Don't mind this bottom one. Beer wall, this is the main video. We ran another ad and a couple beer videos, and then we funneled that audience and another audience into this right here, the beer wall. And we had 53 unique clicks, and this is last 7 days. Let's do month to date because this has been running longer. So we had 128 unique clicks here, 36 here, 12 here. So I'm going to write this down because there's some different metrics. So I'm going to call this number 1, number 2, number 2A. Because number 2A, this top one, is the second level video, but I did something different as an A/B test to just get an idea. I ran it to this audience. So I excluded the people who watched it already and went after new viewers. So I'm still running my call to action. It's got 1 video feeding into it. So this one, for example, has 2 or 3. This one's got 1 video audience leading into it. I wanted to kind of test the ID and see. So in this case, we've got 12, 2, we've got 12, and 3, we've got, 36 and 12. The reason I'm doing this, I want to add up because this is going to tell my comments. So my comments, you can see my cost per link click is $2 less here. My cost per comment is $10 here less. So I've got 20 and 13. So I got 25 and I got 46. But then I go down here to shares. So here my cost per share is better. My cost per through play is better up here. So that's telling me I don't need to go as deep, and that I might have been leaving some people out because these numbers look pretty good. Now here's what we can look at also. We can look and see how these people that got this call to action here did. So if I go into here, I've got my beer wall comment, my beer wall ref URL. So these are from Facebook. These are people that opted in. So we've got, from those efforts, we had 46 and 25. And so that's what, 60, 71. And then here we've got 37. And so we've got 48. So of those 71 people, 48 came through. Now what I want to know if I can do, if I can look at and filter this by people that came in, opted in through beer wall comment, opted in through beer wall ref URL, one person. Oh, okay, it's got to be any of the following. Okay, so I've got 40 there. And then I wish you could add redeemed. I wonder if this will let me do that. If I can do that, I can do that. I can tag these people. So I'm going to tag these 40 people right here. Add tag, and I'm going to go beer wall opt-in, opt-ins. The reason I'm doing this is I'm going to go in here now and I'm going to look for that audience and see how many of those people redeemed. Beer wall. Let's add a new condition. Let's go tag is beer wall opt-ins. And all of the following conditions. So I want to do redeemed. So opt-in offer, second, redeemed. Well, so that's got 5 there. So I wonder if this is a different, I don't know what this one is. I don't know why we have opt-in offer, redeemed second. Okay, so we've got 4 people and we've got 5 people here. So let's look at something. So I can look at this person and see we've got $19, $10, $8, $13, $9. Then if I go here and go to this one, 19, 24, 22, 27. Now the cool part is looking at this. These are, what's cool about this is, so this second one, I know what this is now. What we did was we ran this ad to people that have been engaged. But we also knew that we would have people that saw the second ad that already opted into the program. And what we didn't want to do is them see the ad and then a comment or click and not get the offer, because we're like, well, we're trying to get people in for this beer promo. Let's not exclude people. Let's include. So what we had to do is we had to create a flow that as people came in, they got their second opt-in offer. And so you can see we had 4. You know what? I can go here. I can see how many people came through that. It probably won't matter, actually. Yeah, never mind. Ignore that idea because that won't, I don't think it'll tell me. That's interesting. So let's look at this. So here's what it is. So I've got 4 and 5. So of these 4, I've got 19, 24, 22, 27. That's only 4 people. And that's only been live about a week. So we're not too concerned with that because we've had quite a bit of sales in this. I can go here and pull up some numbers and give you an idea of what this program's done. And we can look and see how this program is working. So you can see we've had $2,700 in sales in about 3 weeks. So that's not too shabby. But if I go to my monthly, my 31-day roll-up, is that the one I want to look at? Yeah, so here was yesterday when I was there. We had 14 people come in yesterday. And those 14 people spent $256. What is $256? I'm going to see if I can do something here. I might be able to do this. I could go. I want to see if the average check has changed. It might not let me do this. Cannot divide. Oh, I can't divide 0. Well, that makes sense. So let's see. So is there enough data? That's actually, it's all over the board. So there's not enough data there to really look at because it's 13, 18, 16, 15, 16, 11. A lot of $17 average days, 20. Yes, there's really no variation there. But you can see a lot of people are redeeming the offer. I mean, this was when I was there on a Monday. It drove $256 in sales. 14 people came in. 4 there, 13 on Friday. That's interesting. Only 4 on Saturday. There might have been a sporting event there. But we can look and see this day had 20 people walk through the door. But the cool part about that is the fact that these average checks, we're at 20. Let me do my calculator here. On the 4 people that came in right there, because we've had redeemed conversion. We've had 21% of the people have redeemed their offer, and our average check is $16.11. And so if I go here and look at this, I got 19. This is a small sample size, but this is just on that promo. $92 divided by 4. So $23 is the average check on the people who have already opted in once and come through a second time with the beer wall. Now the other ones, I had 19 plus 10 plus 13 plus 9 plus 8 divided by 5, 1180. And that's actually closer to their average. But, well, that's pretty cool to look at because think about that. The people who redeemed the second offer, these 4 people, spent on average $12 more than the people who were only coming in their first time. And what redeemed? These 5. So we had 9 people so far that have come off the one ad, the 2 ads, I guess, running. And the 2 different demographics, the people who have already been to the restaurant spent 23. The people who hadn't been to the restaurant yet spent 1180. It's pretty cool. So it gives you some ideas there. Let me see if I got any questions here on the Facebook Live. Let's see. Okay, so that's some interesting information there. But I think the cool part here too is to look at this program and make some judgments based on this to see if we need the extra level. Because you can see from this that this did really well, the beer wall. And this is the main video to nurture. And it's a much larger audience. And we had 128 link clicks there. And we had 100 and let's see, so we got $2.66 per link click. And it got dramatically more expensive the narrower we went from the link, but we also brought in comments. This comment was less than this one. So that's good. So that proves out a little. And then post shares, we had a lot more shares here on this organic one. And this was less produced than these 2 videos. These 2 were some edited clips together. This one was a little better, I think, video-wise. You can see it got more shares. Cost per share, $4. So that shows you that the edited version did worse on the shares. And we get more views here because it's been running longer. But it's had, but all of them have had pretty good pull-through. 30 cents for somebody to watch an entire 2-minute video. That's pretty impressive. Right? That's confusing on what that definition is there. I need to look more into that. This metric is in development because it said 2 different things. Is your video 15 seconds or shorter? The metric counts with your video. Well, ours is longer than that. For longer videos, this metric counts when someone played at least 15 unique seconds of that video. The video's full length is considered to be at least 97% of the video, since people frequently drop off before the end of a video when the credit roll. Yeah, it's not real clear, Facebook, unless I'm just not smart enough. But we still had some pretty solid watches here. And you look at this. This is a 1-location restaurant. This is about a couple $100 spend between these 3. And we've had paid 6,900 people in 2 weeks that have watched 25% or more of this video. 3,000 that have watched 75%, which is basically the entire video. So that's a pretty cool stat. So done sharing that. Any questions there? Anybody watching this? Any questions on video marketing, on the way we ran it? Let me know. Type it in the comment section so I can check it out and answer it. I see 22 comments, but I'm not. How many total 3-second, 10-second, 100% video views? I don't look at 3-second and 10-second. 100%. I don't look. I look at 75 the same as 100 because it's only missing a couple seconds of it. Okay, so now let's go to looking at these bad boys. There's nothing to share here, but I just want to look through and talk about some of these metrics, because I had a pretty good conversation yesterday with Chris Wiley. If you saw it, it's on the page. If you didn't see it, go back and look at it. It was from last night. We talked, Chris has been in the business for a while. He's got a unique perspective from a restaurant side, but also a business side. And we talked about, how a lot of restaurants coupons are crack, that they do them every month. They notice that when they run, they get a spike. When they don't run, they have less sales. And that can be dangerous. And one thing we both agreed on is that it's nothing wrong with doing a coupon to get somebody in the door. And even to get them back in the door down the road, or get them into your database, to get them in the database in the door. Because one thing they've noticed with our program running with that beer wall is that a lot of people that are coming in aren't customers. Like they have a program he mentioned in there. He said that when people come in, their process is, do you know how to order a pizza here? Because it's like made for you. It's kind of like Chipotle. You go down a line, you pick your dough, you pick your sauce, your cheese, your toppings. And so they asked him, have you ever made a pizza here before? And they said, majority of the people they're talking to have not, that are coming in with the offer. So we're driving new people. So you know what? From that standpoint, you're giving a buy one, get one free pizza in that situation. There's nothing wrong with that because you're giving out a buy one, get one free pizza to people who you're gaining their information, their Facebook Messenger subscription, their email subscription, and then even from a retargeting standpoint, they've either been pixeled because they went to a landing page. They can be retargeted based on messaging us. They can be retargeted based on interacting with our ads. So, and then on the fourth thing is you get data. They're commenting on your ads. They're letting you know what they like and how much they like your restaurant or their favorite pizza topping. So that's solid because you're gaining data. If I go through and look at these restaurant offers, this is a place called Big B Coffee, which is near one near my house and a couple around town. And, they're driving me in with a coupon offer, but they have no information from me. And they're basically every month they're in here. I see them every month. And I can go through here and probably pull out. Servati is in here pretty frequently. That's an awesome ad, by the way. I love the graphics, love the way it makes it look so yummy. But they've got their pumpkin pie promo. Makes sense. It's Thanksgiving. But as you look through some of these offers, they're all the same thing. And that I bet nobody in here is doing anything. Arby's has scanning a QR code to hire for now hiring. Now I heard the iPhone had that standard now. Let's see what it goes to. Open Arby's, RMI.com. So this goes to Arby's, and that's RMI's Restaurant Management. That's the company that owns the Arby's in the region. And so it's got a now hiring. So I like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good use. They're getting information. Now here's one thing to say there. They don't know I came here. So let me switch the lid there on this. Switch it on it. So all they know is that somebody visited a landing page. So they've at least done one thing. They can retarget me. There's a pretty good chance that if they're doing it correctly, that is retargeting. Let's see if it is actually. Let me email it to myself. And we'll open it up and see if it's what it looks like. And see if it's got the Facebook pixel on it or a Google pixel. So let's see. Let me pull that email up because I'm glad to see somebody is using some pull through in their stuff. Okay, so let me share my screen. So if you guys can all see my screen, let me go on Facebook and find out. See if I can see it.
Someone please get this stink bug out of our room.
Hey Paige, I'm on a live video. Please don't yell about stink bugs. My daughter is scared of a stink bug. Life altering. Are you gonna survive?
No.
So Facebook, has it caught up yet? It hasn't. Is my screen shared? You guys can see my, there we go. Okay, now it is. So there's no pixel here. So I've got Restaurant Management Inc. Career Center. Click here if you want to apply for a job in Cincinnati. Click here if you want to apply for a job in Chattanooga. Excuse me. And I've got a tool on my computer called the Pixel Helper, which is up here. And excuse me, it will identify if there's a tracking pixel on this page, which is not. So RMI, you guys need to put a pixel on this so you can retarget me because you're losing out an opportunity to hit me with a Facebook ad based on me seeing your ad. But let's look at this. So instead of doing the QR code here and not knowing who went there, what if they did a Facebook Messenger code? And so if I go into my Facebook Messenger and I go to the scan code and I go there and I scan this, so I can do this looking backwards, it goes right to that business's page. Now here's what's cool about that is if I go into this business's account, I can look and see that Matt Plapp came into their messenger, which means Matt Plapp is now subscribed to their bot. Everybody's got to find this account. We got a lot of restaurants in here. Okay, so you can see there's Matt Plapp. I'm now in their bot. They know that I came. So if Arby's, RMI, wants to do this, they're doing better than a lot of people. They want to do it next level. They need to take that to a messenger code so they can find out that Matt Plapp came. Because they don't know Matt Plapp went to that one page. And they could have a tracking code in there for some other, maybe some stuff on another marketing tool, but not Google and not Facebook, from what I can tell. Let's see if we got anything else in here. Quaker Steak and Lube restaurant. They're in there every month. 5 off 25 purchase. Same coupon's always in there. 10 off 30. Free appetizer with purchase of an entree. That's an interesting one, by the way. That coupon, free appetizer with a purchase of an entree, when we tested it for this brand against a free appetizer with no purchase of an entree, it actually did better because it got more redemptions at a higher average check. So you're hindering people by having a free appetizer with purchase. Donato's. I like the family recipes idea. They're hitting people a little differently. Larger servings. Oh, so I'm still looking for something unique here, people. Right now, nobody's doing anything different. Get back to the live, make sure I'm not missing y'all. But I'm hoping to get something unique here. But, you know, there's a pizza place, nothing unique. Omaha Steak, a 1-800 number, a website to go to. They got a tracking code on there. That's cool. Greek to me, Street Euros. Ooh, I didn't know there was a place in Erlanger that had that. Got my attention. Same thing. I mean, everybody's got the same thing in here. Let's see if there's just trying to hoping to find something new. To find somebody doing something different. If you've got examples of somebody doing something different, I'd love to see them. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Ross, the Pixel Helper is a Chrome extension. Yeah, the beer wall Ryan was called I Pour It. Papa John's, nothing. Hey, look, I have 2 Bigbies. So now I have 6 coupons. Let's see if they're in this one. See if we get the trifecta. I didn't see them here, but if they're in this one, Arby's, Lee's Chicken, Little Caesars Pizza, Donato's. Got a nice call to action for a charity they're involved with. I like that. I love that pizza. That's a great pizza picture. The only negative of the pizza picture like that is that you don't like banana peppers and bacon and pepperoni, it might not call your attention. Quaker Steak and Lube. Same coupons. Cervati's, they're pumpkin cookies. Cervati's does a good job. What I like about Cervati's is if you look at these, pumpkin pie, pumpkin cookies. So they're driving people, because people are seeing these and going in to get other things. And they don't always hit the same coupon. They don't always hit the same 5 off 10, 5 off 25, 10 off 30. They're using this as more advertising versus a coupon. The brass tap, those wings look good. Long John Silver's, I didn't know they were still open anymore. Yeah, so here's one. So they've got a buy $20 gift card for $10. And what happens with that is they're getting probably trade. So they're selling a $20 gift card for $10. And they're doing one of 2 things. They're either getting a percentage of that $10 between 60 to 80%, so $6 to $8, or which is more more likely what they're doing, they traded that out for this ad. And that they get the ad for free, and now they got these people coming in. Now, 10 off 20, I don't mind that, because this place, Brass Tap, you're going to spend 30 to 40 bucks, and I hope that excludes, it probably excludes alcohol. And so they're going to get a good overspend, so it'll be a good promotion. Oh, there we go. Bigby. Another Bigby. So here we go. Same house, same week. I now have 9 coupons. Let's see what the difference is on them. A BOGO Grande Super Specialty, $3 tall caramel, $50 off sausage breakfast. 50 off sausage breakfast, BOGO Grande, tall caramel, 50 cents, exact same coupons. I don't know. To me, that's a marketing fail. That now I have coupons that expire 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks. So I don't know. I mean, they didn't do anything to get my information. So that's just my encouragement. If you're a business, my only reason for this exercise was to see if anybody was doing anything different. Nobody is. It's the same shit. Every one of these. They're all the same coupons. There's no difference. The only one doing different is Cervati's. But please, restaurant owners, marketers, get creative. Get some ads on these. Get some, Arby's had the QR code, but get the Facebook Messenger scan on there. Get something on there that's going to allow you to take somebody from this ad. Because think about it. Imagine if Bigby did this offer, and instead of saying, hey, want a BOGO, want a free one. Scan this code with Facebook Messenger to get a free 100% coffee. And all of a sudden let's say they get 500 of these redeemed I would say 500 is probably too many for these guys. I'd say probably 150, 200. They get 200 redeemed in a month. But then they get 100 of the free ones, people scan and opt in. Now they've got 100 people that they know are interested that they don't have to pay to get anymore. So they do that for maybe every other month. And in a year, they've got a lot of the database that sees this ad in there, and they can scale back and do it less often. But you've got to find a way to capture data. If you're not capturing data, you don't know who is involved. You're constantly got to pay local flavor, reach, Valpak, or money mailer for what they're offering. And I can tell you, marketers, none of these companies offer a good digital product. None of them have something like we have with the ROI Engine. None of them are offering any really good paid media on social media. So I would encourage you, look at those companies, and those are businesses that are in there that you could help and help at a big level. So that's all I got. Sign it off. So I got any questions here at the end? Is Bigby's at least tracking which one? No, let's see. That's a good question. Let's see if they're tracking. That's a good idea. Who was it that asked that? Michael Hughes. So is there a difference here in these coupons? I mean, I guess they could be looking at the view, the way it looks. This one on local flavor says local flavor and has a coupon code. So yes. This one on Valpak doesn't have anything about it. The one here, no. So it's actually the exact same disclaimers. I mean, I guess if they know this one has it's weird. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, they've got, if these codes are the same. Let's see. BOGO Coffee. 201. The codes are identical. Tall Caramel Marvel 399398. That one is different, but the first one is the same. Breakfast sausage egg bagel. And it says Bragel. Is that a spelling error, or is this? I must be made their own brand. 399398. Okay, so those are the same. These are just different offers. 301, that's different. Tall Caramel 301255. That one is 1-digit difference. Okay, so these have unique codes, so good job there. These 2 of the 3 are identical, so they don't know which one's working great there. Cool. So that's all I got. Video marketing, tracking your product, understanding who's walking in, knowing which efforts are working. start doing it. Start using advanced tactics before your competitors do so you can get better and drive more sales. That's all I got. See you later.